Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2014 Hudson Booster Day Parade. I'm Alan Birchall. With me is Jay Griggs. Welcome, Jay.
Yes, good to be here. And we got a nice sunny day, and we got the shady side of the street, so that's works out real good.
We've got about 90 units in the parade, and look forward to the streets are just packed. They're lined with people from corner to corner. So it's
I was surprised yesterday when I was driving through town about noon. There were already chairs and blankets set out on the streets.
Yeah, people show up pretty early to get places, especially if they can be in the shade. Today it isn't too hot for the folks to be. It's about 75 degrees and a beautiful day.
And not too much wind, which always helps with the parades.
So again, this is about the 60th year of the Hudson Booster Days. And today, after the parade, the carnival is open from 12:30 until it closes. The three food stands are open with complete meals from noon to midnight, and the beer garden is open at noon today till midnight. Then at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, there's a canine demonstration with Officer Bob Larson, Hudson Police Department in Briscoe, next to the band shell. And at 1 to 3, we have a kids tractor pull.
How about bingo?
Bingo.
From
what time is that?
1 to 10, all afternoon and into the evening. And then live entertainment starts at 1. Uh-oh.
Looks like the Hudson Honor Guard. And
they're doing their salute in front of the judging station.
And of course, Jay, are you entered? The band is playing live entertainment, Ross and Perry, today. That's sponsored by the Hudson Star Observer. And then I suppose you're entered into the hot dog eating contest, from 4 to 5?
Yeah, I'll be down there. I'll be just eating all kinds of hot dogs.
And then from 5 to 8:15, we've got live entertainment by Riser.
That's Paul Gavick's band.
Okay.
If you know Paul Gavick, he's a local contractor, but he's been playing rock and roll for probably 30 years now, and he is really good. He plays with 3 different local bands now, and one of the best guitarists I know. Very, very good. He has been around a long time playing guitar.
And that is sponsored by Hudson Ford. So our first leading the parade is the Hudson Police Department. 23 officers led by Chief Marty Jensen. We've just hired 2 new officers, and we've got people giving the military guard. Our
honor guard today is American Legion Post and the VFW from Hudson here. Pretty snappy berets they're wearing today. As you can tell, they've got loaded rifles.
And next in the line, we have our Hudson Booster president, Tom Smith. The hundreds of hours of volunteer that Tom puts in is all for a worthwhile cause. I know Tom's been president for about 3 years. And his wife is driving the truck, Sarah. Again, we have the fireworks tonight. We also have Uncle
Chunk
is going to be doing the band from 9 to 12:30 tonight. That's sponsored by Hudson Thrivent.
Okay, now we've got our Grand Marshal coming through the parade. Ken Johnson, he's been very active over the years. Ken has been a booster member for 20 years, helping with both football and baseball programs, and also on booster days. 2 interesting facts about Ken. He has volunteered for football and baseball even though he does not have any kids of his own, and he is single. Joining Ken today is his mother and dad, brother Dwayne, and sister Peggy.
Now we just had Randy Morissette. He's our president of Hudson City Council, and Stan Wecken, who is the president of the Village of North Hudson. Randy has been probably the longest serving alderman since 2006, and he was elected president the last time in January.
Hudson EMS is next coming through. St. Croix EMS.
Chief Kim, they do a fine job.
And now they've got one of their units coming through. It's a big addition to a quality of life to have a good ambulance service.
We have 6 full-time EMS paramedics, and they've saved a lot of people's lives in Hudson and the surrounding communities, including North Hudson, town of Hudson.
And here come the fire trucks.
The Hudson Fire Department's been around since the late 1800s. We have a full-time chief of police who's on the float here on the old-time fire truck, Steve St. Martin.
The truck has been around for a few years too, Alan.
Yes.
That's a beauty.
First time that Hudson has had a full-time fire chief. Just started. And this
Here comes the brush rig.
Yep.
That's all set up for grass fires. We must have all the trucks out here today.
Yep. It's probably one of our most cooperative town government.
Gets a little noisy when they get here. Here's
boy.
the water rescue unit.
Yep. We have the cooperation with the City of Hudson, Town of Hudson, St. Joe Township, and the Village of North Hudson. We all support our fire department.
And there's the ladder truck.
Ladder truck is about 25 years old, Jay.
Really?
Yep.
They sure take good care of it.
Yep.
So I can get up to the top of the Dibbo Hotel or some of these buildings downtown if you ever have a problem.
So tonight is we have our fireworks during the probably starts about 9:30, quarter to 10, and then that will be the last event. Except for we also have the carnival. Excuse me. That runs from noon to 3 tomorrow down in Lakefront Park. Our Hudson Fire Department has been in existence since 1873.
How many trucks do they have, Alan, do you know?
They have six.
Six?
6 trucks, yes.
Pumpers and tankers and
Yep. Here's another
must be
engine.
a pumper.
Yep. Not all of the service area has water, so we have to have our pumper trucks to help put out the Jim Fry, former chief, driving one of the units. So we have a large contingent of fire trucks. Here comes another tanker truck. And behind the City of Hudson Fire is the St. Joe's Fire Department, Fire and Rescue.
I live out in St. Joe, so I do appreciate them. They've got a real active group of volunteers out there, and they're on the spot.
What
They deal with a fair amount of traffic coming across the river too. People going to their cabins.
So Jay, was it probably February they had their fundraiser out at the Valley House?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit later than that, but
Okay.
they have a nice fundraiser every year. They mail out some raffle tickets, and we all buy them, of course, to
Yep.
support the
Great
local
dinner,
department.
good feed.
Yeah.
Again, the St. Joe Fire Department.
Here come the Queens.
These are the outgoing Hudson royalty. And they've served the following year. They've done an excellent job of representing the City of Hudson in various events.
When do they pick the new ones, Alan?
They were picked Thursday night, and
Thursday night.
they'll be coming down towards the end of the parade. These are the outgoing royalty.
Well, they're rocking on, doing a little
yes.
dance for us.
Again, a truck being donated by Hudson Ford to pull the float.
Riverboat theme.
Yep. is our queen candidate. Bethany Cotterman, Emily Holman, and Celeste Bates are princesses. They look like they're having a fun time.
That was Chelsea Bates, I think.
What did I say? Emily?
Celeste? Did you say Celeste?
No, I don't know what
You said Chelsea?
Oh, sorry. Got to get it right. Another service organization in our community that does an excellent job.
Hudson Lions Club was chartered back in 1987 and has been serving Hudson community along with state and world projects for the past 26 years. Hudson Lions was the first club in Wisconsin to start a branch club, the Hudson Sunrise branch, and together the two organizations have sponsored several events. Currently, they're promoting their community garage sale on September 5th and 6th and their Rib Fest on September 13th at the Willow River Saloon. Check out their website for more information. That's www.thehudsonlions.org or www.hudsonsunriselions.com.
Again, we have a very active community with all kinds of events that happen within our community. In February, every year, there's the Hudson Hot Air Affair, which is a big draw for a lot of folks from all over the country that come to watch that. In May, we have the Spring Showcase out at the hockey arena, the Gornick Hockey Arena. It's a Spring Showcase Business Expo. Then in June, we have the Yellowstone Trail. June 20th and 21st, we have the Relay for Life. And again, the booster days for 3rd through the 6th.
This next convertible is Dr. David Griffith of Harrell Chiropractic. Dr. Dave serves Hudson and the surrounding area with chiropractic and spinal decompression therapy, which I could have used this morning when I got out of bed.
You having some back problems, Jay?
Oh, she was a little stiff. Too much golf and tennis in the last few days here over the holidays.
That tennis tends to do that, huh? Crowning Achievements is our next, it's a local 501c3 nonprofit serving men and women with special needs. We provide fun events each month and a pageant November 8th. Meat raffle at the Village Inn in North Hudson on June of each year begins at 6:30. So each Friday night there's a meat raffle beginning at started on June 13th. Crowning Achievements.
They got a crown on the back of their float.
Yep. Folks with special needs.
Next, we've got a tree coming down the street, Alan, representing my sister's garden and the Willow River Company.
They're a landscape and tree farm. They have put their companies together.
They do it all, large and small. They collaborate between the two businesses, offers a wide spectrum of professional services and plant materials in one location at Willow River Tree Farm, located at 850 Kelly Road, just off Highway 12. The sisters at My Sister's Garden, Alicia and Starla Inger, combine their degrees in chemistry, engineering, and horticulture with years of growing and gardening in the Midwest to cultivate their heirloom vegetables, lots of herbs, special annuals, and a vast array of garden-proven perennials. The Shimmons, Ron and his sons Dan, Jim, and Eric, use their respective degrees and years of experience to provide expertise in the two areas of the Willow River Company: landscape design, installation services, and tree selection installation. Together, at one location, these two businesses can offer everything for gardening and landscaping by degreed professionals in a beautiful one-stop country setting.
Next, we have the Hudson Raiders. I think they're an award-winning organization. Come and watch them at the football games or at the basketball games. They perform at halftime of each of the basketball and football.
They're showing off their school colors today and their school spirit.
Show a lot of energy there, Jay.
They perform at all the Hudson home football and basketball games.
Looks to me like we got some of the Hudson Booster kids coming up in the trailer.
Raider pride.
Yep. The girls play softball and the boys T-ball and baseball.
And football, huh?
Yep, and football too. We got softball and
Look at the glitter.
Yep. The Hudson Booster Club. The reason that it exists today, and a fundraiser today down in the park for the kids in the Hudson Boosters.
Money raised with this event supports the football and baseball programs and also the girls.
We've got New Brighton.
And are they bright? This is the sparkliest float in the parade.
So far, huh? New Brighton, Minnesota. They've got a full
Really
contingent.
glitters.
Yep. They got a full contingent. They've got junior ambassadors. Caitlin Evenson, Anna Kai. We've got the Princess Lexi Beckinson, Tori Lexon, and Maggie Leary is Miss New Brighton. Welcome to Hudson, New Brighton.
They're promoting Stockyard Days.
That's August 3rd through the 11th in New Brighton, Minnesota. The next is a Shot for Hope. August 2nd, 9 a.m., Game Unlimited, Hudson.
Some nice mounts there. Got a
yes,
bear
they
mount.
sure do. This is a chance for kids to go out and shoot and get a chance to fulfill their dreams. Okay, Roberts is coming down the thing next, coming down the street.
Brighton, that's going.
Good Neighbor Days in Roberts, Wisconsin. Our neighbor to the east.
There you go.
And we've got the ambassador, Hannah Olson, Gabby Henry. Most congenial is Jenny Vondersek and Sierra Benston, and Ginny is our queen.
We got the Cub Scouts from Pack 213.
Here in Hudson. Cub Scouts go through Webelos, I think. A lot of the Cub Scouts this week are up in Tomahawk at a camping. Webelos. Next is Coco Dog Rescue. Jay, what do you know about that?
Well, what the dog rescue organizations are take care of dogs that are no longer wanted or are abandoned, and the people that do that really are dedicated people. They put up these dogs. In most cases, they buy the food to feed them themselves, and it's all in an effort to keep them from having to be destroyed.
Adoption events are held at Angel's Pet World every first and third Saturdays of the month. Other events are held throughout the year, can be found on their website as cocosheartdogrescue.org.
They've got a whole bunch of dogs in the parade here. I don't know if those are up for adoption or not, but that is a good place to get a good dog, because they give them the proper veterinary care and make sure that they're healthy when they get adopted. And we got some pretty anxious ones here.
Ooh, they got
This one had a little injury, looks
Yep.
like. He might have been hit by a car or something.
Yep.
But he's
good that these
like
dogs get good homes. And
like he's fully recovered. He's running pretty fast here.
what do we have? It looks like
Oh, a
Elmwood
spaceship.
from Spaceship Days, Alien Days. What do they have
Oh, it's
in Elmwood? What do they call that? Elmwood UFO Days.
UFO Days. Flying
That's-
saucers, I was going to say, but that's the same thing. UFO Days, they have a wild parade in Elmwood. They've got their own marching kazoo band in Elmwood, and when they have a parade down there, it's something to see.
The last
Oh,
weekend
that's
in
El Paso.
July.
I misspoke. That's El Paso.
yeah.
That's their own band.
Yeah, but Elmwood has got the UFO Days.
There's a big crater down there near where I hunt down there. There's a big crater that they say was formed by asteroid years ago, and they claim that's where the UFOs landed, in that area.
Okay. Next is we have something called Teen Care. It's to provide, Teen Care program serves youth ages 12 to 18 and their families by providing a free service out of Menominee, River Falls, and Amory, Wisconsin. These services include temporary housing, counseling, and a 24/7 call. They're always available for a crisis. Next, we have pillar and post home inspections. is a home-to-home inspection by multi-levels of inspection service along with mold and radon monitoring for your year-round inspections.
Christian,
Pillar to post.
Christian Community Home is next. Lifestyle choices for seniors.
They have
they have a continuum of care campus. They've actually got 3 different levels of care there. They've been there since 1981. They now offer traditional and short-term care in Red Oak Center. Stop by and see what's going on. Important dates for them are July 30th. They have their 5th annual Sunset and Starlight River Cruise Foundation. That's a fundraiser for their foundation.
Great organization and provide care for our seniors, senior apartments.
Yeah, they got some seniors driving a John Deere for the wintergreen.
Yep.
Get it, Alan?
Yes.
Green for John Deere and wintergreen.
I got it.
I just checking. Well, we got Warren Pagel. He's been around here a long time. Hi, Warren.
All right, what do we have next? We got Kinney Croy Girl Scouts marching unit. The Girl Scouts have been around a long time.
They're pretty popular. They're throwing some candy out. So.
Yeah, they're from River Falls, Hudson, Ellsworth. There are over 600 girls, volunteers, are part of the National Girl Scout movement, sharing the mission to build girls of courage, confidence, and character.
Make the world a better place. Girl Scouts provides an inclusive environment where girls develop the skills they need to become our future leaders.
Good organization, Jay. The next is the city of Clear Lake. Just went through Clear Lake this morning on my way home. Clear Lake has Heritage Days that just were completed last week, this 26th through the 29th. Clear Lake, Wisconsin, about 40 miles northeast of Hudson. They participate every year in this event. Their Miss Clear Lake is Katie Keller.
You could probably hear what's coming next, Alan.
Yep. Kind of, I think, the highlight of the
parade.
Yep. The Hudson High School Marching Band, the Marching Raiders. They're probably, I think, one of the best bands we have. I can hear them practicing from my house.
From your house.
We'll just sit back and
We'll let you enjoy the music as the high school marching band goes by.
And as soon as we say that, they
stop playing.
They stop playing.
Pretty sharp flag corps here.
Yep. Here they come. Of course, they have a van that follows behind them with all their equipment, gets put into the trailer wherever they travel. It's good to have a band in the parade. We used to have a lot more, but I think it's tough to get the kids out in the summertime, especially on 4th of July. A lot of family functions. We have a remodeler.
Next up, we got Custom Remodelers Incorporated, which is a local family-owned business that serves both Minnesota and Wisconsin. They've been in business for the past 25 years. Maybe it's 7.
Well, next, we have Cumberland Rutabaga Festival and their float. Cumberland, Wisconsin.
First Princess Molly, second Princess Amianis, and Taylor and Gabby are princesses.
Emily is the Miss Cumberland.
They always provide the competition for our North Hudson pepper eaters when we have the Pepper Fest here in town.
That's called the Island City.
They go up there and eat rutabagas, and then they come down here and eat peppers, and they compete with each other.
Peppers sound way better than rutabaga.
Here comes our state representative, Dean Knudsen. Assemblyman Dean, he was Mayor Hudson before you, Alan.
That's correct.
In fact, you became the mayor when he got elected to the state assembly.
Right, he resigned his position.
Yeah.
There's Dean and
Got a bunch of people walking with him,
yeah.
handing out brochures.
Hey, Sue. Sue. Hey, Kurt.
Dean also serves there's Gart Christensen.
Running down
Running
the
down
road.
street.
Wow.
Holy cats. Yeah, Dean serves on the Joint Finance Committee, he and Sheila Harsdorf.
That's actually the most important committee in the legislature. It's a joint committee made up of both senators and assembly people, and you need to be pretty well respected by your peers to get on that committee, and they actually hold the purse strings.
Yep.
All the other bills go through the Joint Finance Committee, and they're the ones that decide which ones get funded. So very important for us to have Dean on that committee.
Yep.
And I think our senator's on it as well.
Yes, Senator Harsdorf.
Senator
is on.
Harsdorf.
Yep.
Who's that?
So what's next? We've got on the after Dean comes Hudson Cheer and Stunt Unit.
Well, that'd be interesting to see what they do.
Well, they're gonna
They
show
got
us.
pon-pons.
Yep. They're a cheerleading squad, and
Seen
they
the cheering so far. We'll see what the stunts are here.
Uh-oh, looks like here they go.
Oh, they're getting ready for one. Here goes. Look at. Oh my
Whoa.
God. Oh.
Hudson High School Stunt and Cheer. They consist of 36 athletes. Last year, the varsity competition took fourth in the state and in the co-ed small division. We are looking forward to a great year at Hudson High School.
Yeah, they're looking forward to homecoming is September 26th, and their fall junior cheerleading camp is October 10th.
Both men and female.
Here you can hear them cheering in the background.
Blue and white, blue and white.
Oh, here goes another stunt.
Uh-oh, right here in front of us.
The cameraman is missing it.
Missed it. Next, coming down the street is the Trinity Academy.
Big delegation from Trinity Church, the Child Care, and Academy.
They go preschool through 8th grade, right, Jay?
Trinity Church has two campuses, one in 6th Street and one out on Badlands Road. They worship every Sunday at 9 and at 10:30. Their child care currently serves 120 kids, and they have room for more. Trinity Academy's mission is to provide academic excellence and develop leaders who love God and love others and serve the world. Vacation Bible School is August 11th through 14th. If you are interested in that, you can give them a call.
Does it say how many kids are in their school program, Jay?
120.
Okay. And I think they go through 8th grade now. They went from 6th. They just had an expansion last year, put a second floor on the school. And as Jay said, they have vacation family school August 11th through the 14th.
They got a boat
Yep.
sailing.
Look out, Jay. Whoa. Now we have
Now we hear them
you
coming.
can hear them come. This must be their singing group, huh?
I don't know, I couldn't hear what you said.
This is their,
That's still part of Trinity. That's the Trinity Band.
Yep.
We got girl singers and the bass player. I think they rock, Alan.
Yeah, good sounding group, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
It says Trinity rocks and God rules.
Next coming up, all the way from Winona, Brenda Magadance is the. I don't know if are they queens in Winona. She's got a crown on, so let's see. I think she might have been a queen. Miss Winona, Jenna Magadance. She also represents Winona Steamboat Days. She's a 2011 Hudson High School graduate and is a senior at Winona State University. So here we've got a local girl is Miss Winona.
That's probably why she's in the parade today, huh?
And then here come the Republicans. They got a big elephant on the float. They stand with Scott Walker, our governor. And they're promoting a number of Republican candidates in the elections coming up. Of course, Walker and Rebecca Kletch,
Sean Duffy.
Sean Schmiel for Attorney General. John Murtha, just north of us here. Sheila Harsdorf, of course, our state senator from River Falls.
And next we have the Phipps Center for the Arts. Probably one of the shining stars of the St. Croix Valley, the Phipps Center for the Arts.
They have a children's production here, The Wizard of Oz, in July 8th through August 3rd. It's showing on Fridays at 7, Saturdays at 2:30 and 7, and then Sundays at 2:30 in the afternoon. So plenty of opportunities to see The Wizard of Oz. Looks like it's quite a production.
I heard it's terrific.
It's great to get the kids involved in the theater.
Yep.
Takes a lot of discipline to put together a dramatic production.
Cottage Grove Strawberry Fest ambassadors, Cottage Grove, Minnesota. Again, they've been, I think, a frequent participant in our parade.
Their new royalty just got crowned.
The Queen is Samantha Anderson.
Their event is held in June every year, so it just was over, June 19th through the 23rd. So
again,
a little pause in the action there, Alan.
Let's go back and where we left off. After this event, Jay, we've got the North Hudson Pepper Festival.
Pepperfest, that's a big one.
August 17th.
15th through the 17th.
And then in September 5th and 6th, we have Girls Night Out.
I guess that's not for us, I guess.
No, you can't go.
Then we got September 20th through the 28th. We've got Take Me to the River.
And then September 27th, we have Spirit of St. Croix Art Festival in Lakefront Park.
October 10th through the 11th, Go Pink for Life. What's that all about, Alan?
That's a cancer, raise money for cancer.
Okay.
October 25th is Hilltop Pumpkin Party. Again, up in the shopping center up on the hill.
Of course, if you love parades, we have another one October 31st, Halloween Day. That's the annual Rotary parade. And
that's one of the longest events in volunteer events in Hudson.
Yes,
started
it is.
in 1950, I believe.
And they judge the costumes. They have a number of winners each year, and Rotary provides some modest cash prizes for the winners of the contest.
Now here comes a color card that you should have, Jay.
Yeah, right. I like to wonder what color that is.
Well, it's kind of somewhere between pink and purple. What
This is
did you guess?
BB Makeup and Spa. They call it the Pink BB Mobile for BB. BB Makeup Cosmetic Bar and Spa offers makeup applications, lessons, full body waxing, custom facials, eyelash extensions, isometric tattooing, custom lip products, 2 nail services, and spray tanning. That's the safe kind of tanning.
Yep.
No
raise, huh?
When the hubcaps go backwards, isn't that kind of neat? Oh, they're spinning them now. Now they're going forward again. Quite an outfit. That's quite the BB mobile.
What do we got next coming down here, Mr. Griggs?
Downtown Hudson.
Yes,
Viva Voce Salon.
right here in downtown Hudson.
It's a full-service salon located right in downtown, specializing in hair care, haircuts, color, and extensions, offering bridal party and photo shoot hair services as well. Make your appointment today. Look at the car. Wow, what is that, Alan? That's about a
60 something
64 Lincoln, 66 Lincoln maybe.
Quite a nice
Wow.
looking car, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. That's when cars were cars.
That's right.
They had a back seat. They had long fins and bumpers.
Now we have Lavent, wedding and event planners. That's right here in Hudson. Lavent is a full-service event planning company based out of Hudson, specializing in planning charity events, weddings. Call Haley Leverty today to plan your event.
Oh, wow. Mike Leverty's wife, I bet.
I believe so.
And we've got Miss Glenwood City on the Glenwood City float. Isabella Nadeau and Princess Caitlin Condor and Natasha Rasback.
Glenwood
They'd
City.
like you all to come visit them during Glen City's Rustic Lore Days. That celebration theme this year is Glenwood Stock. Celebration is September 5th through the 7th of 2014, with the parade is Sunday, September 7th at 1 o'clock. They all hope to see you there.
Next we have
Senator Sheila Harsdorf.
Sheila's been our senator for, gosh, I don't know.
2000, she was the senator. She was several years in the assembly before that.
Right. Again, like we said, she believes she's on the Joint,
Finance Committee. We're certainly glad to have her.
Does an excellent job for us.
She's one of the more respected leaders at the Capitol. Been on Joint Finance for many years, and she's.
Yep. All right, next we have the Hudson Cub Scouts, Pack 148.
I don't know.
Cub Scouts can now start at kindergarten age at 5. Look for recruiting night coming up in September to register your child. Important dates for your community celebration. School night for scouting is September 18th, 7 to 8 at your local elementary school.
Pack 148. Dressed all in bright yellow.
Uh-oh, they got squirters.
Uh-oh. Don't squirt the commentators. Don't shoot us.
They electrocute us.
We give. Oh, there.
Yeah, don't encourage them, Jay.
Those are good scouts. They went all the way by and didn't squirt us.
What do we have coming here, Jay?
Homes by Webb.
Property executives. Brian Webb, Homes by Webb, works for Property Executive Realty out of Hudson and represents people looking to buy or sell homes.
He's lived in the area his entire life and loves what he does. Brian is excited for every new opportunity, so give him a call today. He's got a four-wheeler here that's about 4 feet off the ground, so he can go through the mud, I guess. It's quite an operation.
Yep, they
what do they call that? That's almost a monster truck.
I would guess so. I would
Kind of
guess
a monster,
it's a
even
mutter.
if it isn't a monster truck. It's
a
a mutter.
mutter,
Yeah. Mutter.
All right, what do we have next? We've got the Woodville Lions Club. And they have their princesses on there. Who are they?
Queen is Kayla
Reimer?
Reimer, looks
Yeah.
like. First is Megan Jacobson. The second princess is Abby Anderson. And third princess is Alicia Olson. They got, what are they on? A pile of,
Looks
what
like
is that, a cave?
Cave up in Woodville, yep. Looks like they got some trolls on there.
Trolls.
Set into my days.
Oh, set into mine. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, they got a waterfall. Wow. Little troll living under the bridge, maybe. St. Joseph business coming up here. Anderson Heating.
And they're presenting the what? The Powder Puff Clown Club.
Powder Puff Clown Club.
There always seemed to be a big hit of the parade. The Powder Puff Clown Group.
Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning would like to thank the St. Croix Valley communities for their support and patronage throughout the years. We would like to show our appreciation by sponsoring the Powder Puff Clown Club for your enjoyment. They were lifesavers for me a couple times when my furnace igniter thing went off, and they're located just around the corner from where I live, and they sent somebody out on a weekend and took care of it. Got the heat going again right away. Look at the clown on the, what do you call that, a tricycle or a recumbent bike? Tricycle.
My neighbor is in this club.
Oh. And we got a bathtub powder puff.
Powder Puff Clown.
It's a powered bathtub.
Do you think it has a whirlpool in it?
I thought it might have been a Fred Flintstone thing where the feet go out below, but it's got a motor on the back.
No, my neighbor's name is Twinkles the Clown.
Twinkles the Clown. Coming right behind Anderson Heating and Cooling is the Anderson Windows. You can, I guess you kind of see through those windows.
Look at this bicycle here. Holy.
Oh wow, no, his bicycle fell apart. It isn't even connected.
There we have Turtle Lake next.
James
Queen of the
just hanging
Snow.
there.
Queen of the Snow from Turtle Lake, Wisconsin. Our queen is Taylor Ismal.
They got sleighs, lakes and snows.
They had plenty of snow this winter up in Turtles Lake, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we
got a congressional candidate coming here.
Michael
Christine, they pronounces it. He's running as a JFK Democrat in this year's Democratic primary. He lives just north of Hudson, where he farms and is an engineering consultant.
He said he's from Hudson, Wisconsin, and he said
Stop Big Banks something.
WW Mass
Weaponsformassdestruction.org.
Next we have City of Durand, excuse me. Durand, Wisconsin.
There we go. Beautiful float.
Just
sparkly,
gorgeous.
bright red, gold.
Josephine Steller is Miss Durand.
Celebrating their 50th anniversary this year, the city of Durand.
As their event. Beautiful float that they put together. The Lions Club and the City of Durand are the sponsors of the Durand Royalty.
Fun Fest Days is what they do in Durand, and that's coming up next year in June 2015. They also invite everyone to Music in the Park, which is held every fourth Wednesday evening in Durand during the summer months of June, July, and August in Memorial Park. Comes the newspaper people, Rivertown Newspaper Group, my old employer.
Rivertown Media, Hudson Star Observe.
New Richmond News, River Falls Journal, and Pierce County Herald.
Now the old Hudson Star building was just down the street. Probably was the one of the oldest buildings in town, wasn't it?
Was the oldest building in town, the only building that survived the big fire here years ago. I started out at the Pierce County Herald in 1978.
Wow.
retired as publisher of the 3 papers in '95.
Okay, next we have Emmanuel Lutheran Church and Joyful Noise Preschool.
They're promoting their Joyful Noise Preschool and Vacation Bible School, which is August 12th and 12th to the 13th, and again and 14th. 12th, 13th, and 14th, 9:30 to noon. So. Joyful Noise.
Preschool. Well,
Interesting
if
name.
If you're going to have
We're gonna
preschool, it will be noisy.
Well, if you're going to have noise, it might as well be joyful. Huh?
That's correct. Jay, do you know where they're located? They don't have an address for them.
I don't.
So you can go on their website and Emmanuel Lutheran Church and Joyful to get their address. So what do we have next? Looks like we have our
Hudson
Ford. Hudson Ford up on the hill.
F-150. Hudson Ford is the local premier Ford dealership with a fully operating quick lane service department, parts department, and body shop where quality is everything. They offer free shuttle service or loaners when your vehicle is down, and Ford certified technicians to get you back on the road faster. Hudson Ford has hundreds of vehicles in inventory with specialty trained sales associates to help lead you to the right vehicle for you. Buy local, stay local. Hudson Ford is located right on top of the hill, south side of I-94 next to Walmart.
I know we've purchased about the last 4 police cars from Hudson Ford, and they do an excellent job for us in the city of Hudson.
Yeah. One of the first businesses up on the hill.
Yes, it
when I
was.
first moved to town, the Ford dealership was up there.
Osceola Royalty from Osceola, Wisconsin.
Oh, nice flying eagle on the top of that float. That's
They're
a nice float.
Osceola, about what, 35 miles north of us, 40 miles north of us?
Miss Osceola's Mackenzie Pepper. Little Miss Osceola's Abigail Williams.
A great float.
The Osceola Community Fair is the weekend after Labor Day, September 5th, 6th, and 7th. So that'd be a lot of fun.
Uh-oh, you better look out, Jay. It's Unite Martial Arts.
Oh my gosh.
We got,
they got brown belts and black belts. Wow.
and I think they're the couple of the door girls are in this. I see Mother walking with the parade.
Okay.
Here comes. Here they go. They're going to do a little performance with us now.
Ignite Martial Arts has been serving the Hudson community since 2005. They offer personalized professional martial arts training for students 3 through 99. Come join the fun at their facility near Aldi, and next year you can walk with us in the parade.
I think you ought to try it, Jay.
Yeah,
it'll help your back out a little bit.
I'm not quite 99 yet, so it looks like I could still get in.
Uncle Mike's
Emporium.
Well, we still have some more Ignite, another group of Ignite before Uncle Mike comes. There's a whole, well, I was going to say this might be some of the younger ones.
Younger class. We had the brown and the black belts. Now we got the green and
red
and some brown and blue.
belts.
See a blue belt. There's a black and white striped belt. Looks like.
Here we go. We're going to have a demonstration of the group.
Elbow up. Oh.
Looks like the good self-control, discipline work there.
Now we got Uncle Mike's, huh?
They got some rockin' music going.
Hudson High Kickball League.
Uncle Mike's.
Got a big pig barbecuer pulling along. Sports Bar and Event Center.
Sunday nights for their kickball. Here we go. We're
Playing kickball right in the street.
Let's see if we can get him out. Here it comes. Look out, Jay. That looks like fun, huh? Oh, look out.
Oh, we're going to have one in our booth here. Congressman Sean Duffy is here. Sean Duffy represents the 7th Congressional District,
Yep.
which Hudson just got into, I think, in the last election. We were always in the 3rd Congressional District, but now we're in the 7th. He's proud to represent us in Washington. He's committed to fighting for the values and ideals that are enshrined in our nation's Constitution. He and his wife, Rochelle, are the proud parents of 7 children. See how many of them they've got with them today in the parade here.
It's
like
they just had a new one.
Almost all of them looks like.
Yep.
Yeah, they did just have a baby not long ago.
Yep.
Shell Lake Chamber of Commerce. Looks
Yes.
like it's got a Shorelander boat trailer and a.
It's sponsored by Thrivent Financial. We're not yet for Royal. We're not there yet, but this is a Thrivent. I think Thrivent sponsors a couple of the bands, so they're in the parade. We got River Falls coming up next.
River Falls days, we all remember that.
There we go. Chad Carlson and Tracy Berglund with Thrivent.
Thrivent, there we are. River Falls days ambassadors.
Our neighbors to the south.
River Falls ambassadors from River Falls. The Grand Royal Ambassador is Hannah Tulgren. First Royal Ambassador is Tessa Balsinger. And the ambassadors are Megan Faustini and Stephanie Peterson. River Falls Days is the 2nd weekend in July. So
That's coming up.
head
Huh?
down there next weekend.
Always
They have a good time in River Falls Days.
nice float they have.
Sponsored by Bernard's of River Falls. That's their big car dealer down there.
City on the Kinney.
Like their music, Beach
Yep.
Boys.
Next we have Marco Septic. Marco Septic, one call does it all. Call Matt Harrop for all of your septic pumping needs. Locally owned and operated with years of experience. Marco Septic. Marca and
Well, that is quite a truck.
Matt and Erica. His wife Erica.
Camera's going to have to tilt up a little bit to get that in. Look at the size of that thing.
Next we have the Hudson Dance Academy. Now they're going to be putting on a show for us down here. They've been teaching dance in Hudson for the last 13 years. They are Hudson's elite dance studio, providing a positive environment for all dancers. They offer classes in ballet, tap, jazz, point, lyrical, and hip hop. Fall registration is now open online.
See, Alan, you could sign up for hip hop.
That would be probably not a good thing for me.
They probably go up to age 99 too, you think?
Putting on a show for us right now.
Dancing in the streets.
Yeah. Nice reception from the crowd here.
My daughter took dance when she was young, and she's still dancing at 44. I still have to go to dance recitals.
That's good, huh? Hudson Dance Academy. The next one is our local brewery. American Sky Brewery Company.
Still doing dance.
Yep.
Doing dance
Watching
right in
our
front of us
kids
here.
dance right now.
sparkly pom-poms.
Next is the American Sky Brewing right here in Hudson, Wisconsin. Brewing is our passion. U.S. military and World War II our inspirations.
Wow.
Our mission is to share them with both of you.
Look at the vehicles.
American Sky Patriotic Tap Room is open Wednesday through Sunday. Please come and visit. Let freedom pour.
Quite a parade of 1940s era vehicles from World War II.
Almost looks like Douglas MacArthur driving that.
It does look like Douglas MacArthur driving that one. This looks like there should be some general in the back of this one. Look at it's got the suicide doors.
Is Ike
on
in
his
there?
car.
Is Ike
Got the
in there?
suicide doors that open in the middle. We got the old traditional Jeep.
Yeah.
Personnel carrier coming next.
How you doing?
That was Patton waving at us, wasn't it, from
Yep.
that Jeep?
Yep.
No, it couldn't have been because he was driving. Patton would have been riding.
Yep.
He'd have had a driver. Look at here's a CB. How did he get in there?
USMC. Here comes another Jeep. Molly Harris from the That was the commemorative Air Force Museum formed in 1971 in Fleming Field in South St. Paul that just went by. You can come and visit them. Next is St. Croix County Fair. It's the fairest of the fair.
Fairest of the fair is Ilana Reimer. Important dates to remember for the fair, July 16th through the 20th, coming up 2 weekends from now. So we go to River Falls next weekend, and the St. Croix County Fair is in Glenwood City. Go out there on the following weekend.
Now we have the Youth Center Fortress Youth Organization, the Fortress. The Fortress is created for a safe, engaging Christian environment for the youth in the Hudson area. Important dates for your community celebration: Summer Stretch, Thursdays in July and August 7th. Riverwalk Ministry, Wednesday, July and August.
And they've got a regular Fortress in here. Oh, come on, guys. Now we got squirted, Alan.
Yep.
Boy, I tell you, they better be in a Fortress. We'll go after them.
The Hudson Rod and Gun Club.
And archery.
Yes. Get information who will be driving the chair is Steve McDonald. It's a deal that helps kids that can't hunt. It's a mobile device for handicapped children.
Oh, sure, there it is.
Yep. It's a good thing so kids can get out in the wild and do their hunting. Next we have our Hammond Lions Club, Hammond Days, August 7th through the 10th.
2013 Miss Hammond is Haley Doonan in her royal court, Princess Marissa Arthur and Kathy Kolakowski. And Miss Congeniality is Kenzie Standard. They invite you to Hammond for their celebration, Heartland Days 2014, which is August 7th through the 10th.
Next we have Freedom Value Centers, local business. They have 66 locations in 4 states and business since 1950. They're proud to provide the best products and services to our valued customers throughout the communities we serve.
They have 4 local stores here in Hudson to serve all your needs. They're in downtown, also Plaza 94, North Hudson, and Exit 4 out in the town of Hudson. Locally owned, the Erickson family. Freedom Value Centers.
Here we have the Libertarian Party of Pierce and St. Croix County with 2014 candidates including Lori Kroger for the State Assembly, Robert Burke and Joe Brose for Governor and Lieutenant Governor. I know local, both Bob Burke is a local guy from Hudson.
Bob Burke helped on my Senate campaign back in '96 when he was still a college student, and now here he is running for office himself. Look, he's concerned about the national debt. He's got the number spread across the top of the float, and it's a big number.
What do we have? Baldwin Junebug Royalty
Oh,
Float.
boy.
So I imagine they're done, huh? Junebug?
Junebug Days. It was held June 5th through the 7th, so we'll have to wait until next year for Junebug Days.
Baldwin Woodville Chamber of Commerce.
You'd have to have Junebug Days in June, I imagine.
That'd be a good idea. Jerry's Towing is our next float.
Look at the flowers on the Junebug parade. There's Jerry.
Jerry's Towing. Wherever you're stuck alongside the road or need a cross or a jump, call Jerry's Towing. Has the equipment and experience to get your vehicle or tractor trailer running again quickly and efficiently.
You can probably hear the second unit in here, but I want to tell you that's a pretty serious wrecker.
That gets you out of the river, Jay?
That thing, that might have been the one that pulled me out of the river. That thing is made for doing semis and big trucks and whatever the rig.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have to make the payments on that thing. Wow.
Doesn't even look like anyone's driving it.
Doesn't look like it's been used. Yeah, maybe it's probably out of my. Look at it's got a big boom on the back.
I would imagine to hoist them over when they semis tipped over. Jerry's Towing.
River Falls.
Yep. Looks like we're going to get a treat coming up here, Mr. Griggs. Cherry Berry self-service yogurt bar.
Oh, I bet they'll give us some, won't they?
I hope so. They provide us Cherry Berry with 21 healthy yogurt flavors, 58 toppings, and an atmosphere that is sure to tickle anyone's fancy. Located at the corner of Carmichael and Vine, stop in and see and taste for yourself. Cherry Berry is truly the best on the planet.
There's only one problem with that is that how do you decide between 98 different toppings?
Maybe you could have them all.
Then you don't have to make any decisions?
That's correct. Put them all in and then.
Oh, they're handing out gift certificates for cherry berries?
Yep.
How about the poor announcers?
They didn't
Get
think
his
much
attention.
of that. Well, we've got another martial arts.
Boy.
Ultimate
martial arts.
UMA karate. Go ahead, Jade. Tell us about
Ultimate
this.
Martial Arts Karate is located on Carmichael Road in Hudson. Provides martial arts from age 3 to 90. Oh, they don't do the 90s through 99s. Specialized in extreme weapons, flips, forms, sparring, and soon jiu-jitsu. Come check them out. You won't be disappointed. Every Friday, take a free intro class. Oh, they're doing their martial arts right in the street. Oh, man. Oh, I don't want to meet her in a bad place. I don't think she'll have any trouble defending herself if anybody ever wanted to mess with her.
Well, you can hear the noise.
You bet.
You know what that
what's
is.
coming.
The Hudson Pepperfest royalty coming down the street.
They rock. North Hudson Pepperfest is a little village celebration with a big Italian flavor. Pepperfest celebrates its strong Italian heritage with a 3-day festival that raises money for the community. It began in 1954 to raise money to build an elementary school and was put on by a group of neighbors. The school was built and the festival grew. In the 1960s, the festival took a break and was revived in the mid-70s. Since then, they've grown and hopefully improved for their many visitors from other communities. Highlights include the Grand Parade, homemade Italian food, including spaghetti, meatballs, hot Italian sandwiches, ravioli, stuffed peppers, pepper sandwiches, and and more. And they always feature music, which I'm sure you can hear in the background by now. They also have a number of eating contests. They have the championship spaghetti eating and championship pepper eating. Each year, the Pepper Festival gives most of its earnings back to the community. Various nonprofit organizations and groups volunteer their time before, during, and follow it, and they're rewarded by getting money kicked back to them once the Pepperfest is done. Pepperfest this year, August 15th through 17th, so be sure you don't miss that, just north of us here.
Factory.
Giggle Factory.
Indoor child's playground and party rental, full cafe and coffee shop. Let your children learn while you relax. Many dates available for private rentals. Consider us for your next birthday party, office party, or family reunion.
St. Croix Sports next up. They're Hudson's headquarters for all your sporting goods and apparel needs. St. Croix Sports is locally owned by Hudson residents serving Hudson residents. St. Croix Sports carries equipment and apparel for hockey, lacrosse, baseball, softball, soccer, and football. St. Croix Sports is excited to be a part of the community. Important dates for them as they opened in 2014, and they thank all the residents for a great start to their new business.
Support a local business. It looks like it's going to be a good one. Then we have the St. Paul Winter Carnival Junior Royalty. The Winter Carnival. Royal Court is Princess of the Snow Rachel, Princess of the Ice Sarah, and Queen of the Snowflakes Megan. Coronation is held in January.
We got the Prime Minister here, the guy dressed up in the hat.
Tom Simplin.
Is he with Klondike?
No.
Kate?
Yes, he is. Yes, she is.
That is Klondike Kate.
We don't know who she is.
Hey there. Welcome to Hudson. Oh, she threw me a kiss, Alan.
Uh-oh.
Or did you get it?
No, I think you got hit.
Miss me?
Yep,
Miss
missed
you?
King Boreas is Roger Cruz. Queen of the Snows is Abby Hawken. And Prime Minister is Tim Simplot. Again, welcome to Hudson for the St. Paul Carnival. They've been a long time.
Winter Carnival. St. Paul Winter Carnival.
They've been a long time.
Oh, look at who's the Viking here.
Well, that's the East Wind. Don't you know the East Wind, Jay?
Oh. Okay.
See, they got north, south, east, and west.
Okay. He's from the east, huh?
Yep. Chuck Bethel.
Oh, there's the south wind guard.
Right here. Now, they'll usually shoot a gun, but I think they took the guns away from them, didn't they?
They don't shoot guns anymore?
No. That'd be the south wind, I bet.
They got policemen.
West
Look
wind.
at all the pins that guy's got.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
They have a good time.
Oh, and here comes those guys that go around kissing all the girls. Hey. Southwind.
Mark Peterson. Ashley Galloway is the princess of the South Wind.
Handing out some beads to the kids here in the parade. Oh, look at
Oh boy, here we've got trouble, Jay.
Yeah, here they come.
Trouble in River City.
Yeah.
That would be the Vulcans.
The Vulcans are on the prowl.
They're the ones that try to get rid of winter.
Lock up the ladies. They'll be trying to kiss them and leave a black mark.
Oh, they do have guns. The Vulcans try to overcome winter.
Yeah.
That's their claim to fame.
Their other claim to fame is they put a little black mark on everybody's cheek.
With a V for Vulcans.
I think they used to kiss all the ladies, and then they had to discontinue that because some of the ladies didn't appreciate that. I
Yep.
guess. When you're standing by watching a parade.
Yep.
So now they kind of politely ask if you'd like to have a Vulcan symbol. There we got some kids are getting it. It's a big V.
So what is the what's the name of the head Vulcan? Do you know? Here he is.
We're gonna find out right now.
How are you? Oh no, right school. All right.
They're giving us
Thanks,
buttons.
guys. Oh yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
All right, Alan, we're honorary Vulcans here.
Yeah, we're Vulcans.
Well, I am. You're
Ward
not.
Security. That's our next float. Your hometown security specialist, protecting what is important to you. Oh, Lord Jay. Okay.
Hey, aren't you going to comment on my Viking costume? There's
I'm
There's
not.
a little break in the action.
We got to talk about security. Warrant security.
Where's the cameraman when you need him?
Yep. Oh, we got another Hudson brewery coming down the pike. This is our second brewery. It's out in the town of Hudson. It's a microbrewery. It's called Pitchfork Brewing. It's a microbrewer off Exit 4 in Hudson, featuring 7 rotating taps. Every Thursday, free root beer for kids.
What's a rotating tap?
They rotate the 7. They have different
beers on different days.
Now you should know that, Jay.
Well, I don't know. I've never been in a tavern before or a brewery.
Well, we have 2 of them in town. They're both very, very good. You should try them out.
I will. Actually, I have been in the Pittsburgh brewery. We go over there after playing tennis.
Yep.
Oh, and she got a pitchfork, too.
Yeah, be careful.
Pretty realistic. She handing out coupons for free beer, Alan?
I don't know. I don't
grab one.
I think she's going to probably avoid you.
Why? I got my Vulcan outfit on. She waved.
And then went the other way.
What about the announcers? Yeah, she waved and then left.
Pitchfork Brewing in Hudson, Wisconsin.
Realty coming up next, I bet.
Steve Hawkins. Keller
Hawkins.
Williams, Integrity Realtor of Hudson. You know, if you take the mask off, Jay, you can probably
through
read
my
it.
mask. Yeah, he's been representing buyers and sellers of real estate in St. Croix County for the past 14 years. Call Scott for a free home valuation or go to Black Dog Homes with a Z on the end.com.
Yep, and he's got his dog in the car with him.
Yep. Keller Williams, you got a realty sign right in the back of his truck.
So here we got the city of
Amory. Yes, I can talk about Amory.
Yes, you
I
can.
am the
You are
airport
the
manager.
airport manager in Amory.
City of Amory, that's one of my jobs. Miss Amory, Allison Schultz, First Princess Sky Schwartz. Amy Johnson is Second Princess. Cameron Schaefer, Miss Congeniality. Important dates for Amory. The Amory Fall Festival and Grand Parade is September 13th, 2014. And I'll add another one, the Fly-In Breakfast at the Amory Airport is in second weekend in June.
We've got Dave Hune's horses.
Oh,
Nice looking horses there.
Must be getting toward the end of the parade if they're running the horses through.
I don't know.
It doesn't look like it, though.
Is John Knutson following that group of horses?
I don't know.
Oh, we lost.
Oh, she dropped her hat.
Better get it.
Hand her the hat. Hand her the hat.
Watch, don't get kicked.
There we go. We got a cowgirl.
Cowgirl lost her hat. And now
we got Spring Valley.
Spring Valley, it's sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce and the Lions Club of Spring Valley. Miss Spring Valley is Jennifer Hayes. Senior Princess is Kelly Brewstead. And they have their days on September 19th, 20th, and 21st.
That's dam days. Spring Valley, you know why they have dam days is that the dam broke. One year they had a big rain and it washed out the whole city. So they built a big dam to protect the city because it's in a valley, and they rebuilt the city a little ways away. So now they celebrate that dam by having dam days every year.
Valley Cartage is the next float in the parade. It's the third generation run chain supply logistics headquartered in Hudson, Wisconsin. Valley is proud to call Hudson home and is delighted to part of the 2014 Booster Days parade.
They do business all over the country, Alan. It's amazing. We've
Jerry Gilbert, one of the owners.
We've had
second generation.
We had some airplane parts one time. We had to get to New Jersey, and I didn't know who to call. So I called Valley Cartage, and I said, "Can you give me the name of somebody to call?" They said, "No, we don't need to. We take care of it. We'll pick it up right at your hangar at the airport." They delivered it to New Jersey the next day, and the people were very happy.
There's the president driving.
Look at there. Hey,
Wilbur.
Hey, Wilbur.
Good.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Nice to see
That's
local
the third.
guys.
That's the third generation they're driving that middle truck. We call him Wilbur.
Yep.
Wilbur Gilbert.
And then
Kind of hard to say.
And then you look at the kids in the back, and you can tell they're Gilberts.
Yeah, more Gilbert kids in the back. Boy, they got a semi here. And there's still more, Alan.
It looks like the Ellsworth Funsters.
The Funsters. Do you know your co-host was a member of the Ellsworth Funsters for many years, so I'd like to talk about those
Yes,
guys.
why don't you? Tell me what they are.
They participate in community functions such as they put on the pumpkin in the park, the Santa Days, the Easter egg hunt, and they clown at various parades and and they do the demolition derby at the Pierce County Fair. And that the Cheese Curds Festival in Ellsworth was just held the 20th through the 22nd of June. Pierce County Fair is August 7th through 10th, and it's quite a fair. And I am very proud to say I used to be a member of that group. They've now got a kind of a fancy van, but when I was in it, we had an old beat-up convertible, and we sometimes had to push it through the parades because the darn thing, every time it came to be a parade, it wanted to go on the fritz and wouldn't run. But they do a great job, and they're kind of, I don't know how you even define them. There's nothing like them anywhere, but they do a lot of community events in Ellsworth. Oh, we're now looking at Woodbury.
Woodbury Days. Our neighbor to the west.
And they're rocking. WD 14.
Woodbury Days, August 22nd to the 25th. Is presented by Miss Woodbury, Lina, Princess Marie, Megan, and Little Miss Woodbury, Isabel. Princess Faith and Sammy, Senior Queen, Karen. Important dates is August 22nd through the 25th.
Some Miss Hudson candidates.
Here's the royalty candidates. We're going to have to wait till the vehicle gets here to see who they are. These are last year's queens. They're riding again. Emily
They went
Holman,
through already
Bethany
once.
Calderman, and Chelsea Bates.
Here comes a whole truckload of candidates, Alan.
And here comes the new royalty.
Those are the candidates in the pickup truck. The royalty get to ride on the float.
Yep. Thanks to our sponsors, the Cakery, Hudson
Look
Bowling.
at that. They got the same float almost exactly as the
That could be.
as the outgoing royalty had earlier in the parade.
So here's our new royalty.
You think they doubled back on us, Alan?
Yes, I think they did. Otherwise, they
it's-
have two floats that look exactly the same.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
I got to say that because some of the viewers might think otherwise.
Danny Barrell is a princess. Sarah Lockbloom is a princess. Maria Cody. And Miss Hudson is Alex Bordeaux. Welcome to the new Hudson royalty. And here comes the Hudson Daybreak Rotary. Hudson Daybreak Rotary was formed in 1990. Is enhancing the opportunities for youth, creating a better environment, community for all. The group is involved in local projects such as annual scholarships, the Strive program, youth exchange, YMCA skate park, work on Prospect Park, and more. The Hudson Daybreak has donated over $700,000 to community scholarships and grants to nonprofits. This year we're partnering with the Boosters to add dugouts to North Hudson ball fields, Hudson Police Department to add securities in the Lakefront Park. So when you see a Rotarian, buy some raffle tickets. It has made a major impact on our community. Hudson Ford has donated the vehicle.
Tell everyone, Alan, you were just trying to sell me one of those raffle tickets before the parade began.
And I have tickets for sale. If anyone
Alan was one of the Rotarians from the Noon group that went with the breakfast group back when that was formed in 1990.
Yep. Our next group is Scrappy. Sustain Hudson. Looks like Buck Malak is running it. It's
Buckaroo.
It's St. Croix Rivercrest, Party with a Purpose, environmentally social environment, art of water preservation. Scrappy was made out of all the stuff they found along the river.
What does he look like? He's kind of like a rocket or something. And here comes the city street sweeper cleaning up.
Cleaning up afterwards.
Must be getting near the end, Alan. They're cleaning the street.
And that concludes our 2014 Hudson Booster Day Parade. Jay, it's been a pleasure to do the parade with you,
As always,
and we look forward
Yeah.
to next year, the 2015 parade.
I'm gonna be one of those Vulcan guys and run around.
I think you can. You better be careful though.
Uh-oh, the police, the police are after me now.
Well,
I'm about to be arrested, Alan.
yes, for the
You're
Hudson.
gonna have to finish this
Okay.
yourself.
For the Hudson Cable TV, Channel 15. We're over and out.